If you got nowhere to go, watch the Pocket Horror Show. Pocket Horror Show. Pocket Horror Show. Hey, Mom, close the door. All right, coming back at you once again. It's the Pocket Horror Show. And we're broadcasting live from the Parts Unknown Studio Syndicate. Yo. Once again, we're two vloggers, astronauts coming to your face. And my name is the one and only Twin Wiesel, the Pocketman.
And I'm Eddie Horror.
And we are a classic wrestling vlog. Gonna talk about classic wrestling, black t-shirts, shades, white wine, shit like that. You know, standard stuff. So today we're gonna answer some fan mail, some comments, frequently asked questions, or what you call it?
Commonly asked questions.
Commonly asked questions that we get from the viewers all the time. You know, right here from Parts. So we're gonna reach deep down into the depths of Parts Unknown and get our mail. So
really quick, a lot of questions has been, why don't you guys focus on the last few years? Like we've said at the beginning of all of our videos, we're gonna focus primarily on the Attitude Era and before. We understand a lot of great stuff has happened in the last 15 or so years, and that's great, but we didn't follow too much of that, so we don't want to speak too much on what we don't know. So that's why the primary focus will be, again, Attitude Era and before, although there are some things we have seen and heard of and followed in the last 15 years. We're going to play all that by ear and take it from there.
All right, so we're going to start with the first question. Rogelio97 wants to know, what's up with your stupid names? Eddie?
Eddie Horror. That's a name that I chose, Horror, primarily because my real last name does begin with an H, but I've been a fan of horror movies. I like kind of the horror themes in music. Undertaker would be my favorite wrestler, kind of the horror theme behind his gimmick. I don't know, it just seemed to blend and fit well, so
now,
that's
why am I called the Pocketman, Twin Wiesel? I'm glad you asked. One, the Pocketman is because I have super pocket powers. First of all, the Pocketman can reach into anyone's pocket, not just his own, any pocket, and always find a pen and enough change for a cup of coffee. So if you need to write something down, or you're jonesing for some Java, you got to talk to the Pocketman. So that's that. Rick Rude Fan 69 wants to know, where is Parts Unknown?
I thought everyone knew what Parts Unknown was.
It's just east of Linwood, California, in case you all were wondering. It's just east of Linwood. So that's that.
Just Google it, you'll find it.
Particle Man _49 wants to know, what's your favorite drink? Eddie?
I mean, we're drinking white wine right now, but my favorite liquor, I'm gonna say, is Jägermeister. I know not a lot of people like it, but I love it.
It depends, like, you know, how you mix it. I mean, what do you just drink it straight up?
I'll drink it straight up. I'll drink it in mixes. Huh?
Jaeger bomb?
Yeah, anything with Jaeger I really love. I mean, I've been known to be in Vegas and kill a bottle a night, you know? But I do love Jaeger bombs. I do like, it's called Surfer on Acid. Jaeger, I like other liquors too, but Jaeger's my favorite. As for beers, there's one by Firestone Brewery called, I believe, Solace. Only had it a few times, but when I had it, I go, man, this is one of my favorite beers. That's probably tied with Arrogant Bastard Pale Ale.
Well, you know, funny thing about Jägermeister, I got a funny story. I was actually in Germany, the fatherland of Jägermeister, you know, Deutschland over alles. And I was at a bar there in a little small town, Stromberg. Now, they had Jägermeister on tap. It was like a tap thing, Jägermeister bottle underneath. And people in Germany love fucking Red Bull, man. They had a big old Red Bull sign in the refrigerator. Nothing but Red Bull.
Wow.
And so I said, hey, give me a Jaeger bomb. And they're like, what is that? Like, Jaeger bomb. Like, what? Like, oh, you gotta get the Red Bull and mix it with the Jaeger. And they're like, what? Why would you want to mix anything? So they drink it straight. They didn't know to mix the two together. That's an American thing. So that's Jaeger. My favorite drink is the margarita, for sure, without a doubt. I travel around the world to search for the best margarita. Germany does not make a good margarita, by the way. But you know, I everywhere I go, I try to get the best margarita I can. And my favorite beer is the official beer of the Pocket Horror Show, Hoegaarden.
Yeah, Hogarden makes a very good brew. And actually, a quick story about margaritas. We've been on a road trip of the East Coast a couple times with our friend Willie, and we stopped by that Margaritaville, not the Jimmy Buffett.
Whiskey Minna.
Oh, Whiskey Minna, sorry. Not the Jimmy Buffett related one, but an independent Margaritaville. Didn't we collect 40 margaritas between three of us?
At least 40. I think they ran out of glasses, and then we had to stop drinking margaritas, so that's where we were. Another commenter says, do you guys have any other shirts?
Yeah, I've got more black shirts.
I got a few more black shirts. My other shirts are actually down at the Parts Unknown dry cleaners. I left it there, and then.
Yeah, I left mine at the laundromat. They're drying right now, but the Parts Unknown Plaza will take care of it, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, so we'll wear it next time. Now we have Screw You 23 writes, do you remember Coco Beware?
Yeah, the Birdman with Frankie. Oh yeah,
I remember him, but I knew he was black, right? He wore the shades.
Yeah.
He had the yellow hair, and he had
the crazy color hair, multiple colors.
Okay, and then he had the parrot.
Frankie. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but did he win? Was he champion? Was he?
I don't think he was ever champion, but he was one of those guys who was always there, who you always rooted for. He was always a good guy, always a baby face. He was a good wrestler. He was definitely a fan favorite.
Is he still alive? He died, didn't he?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Man, another one gone. All right. So next commenter says, who back in the day did you actually hate as a wrestler?
That is a tough one for me. Who did you hate?
At the time, like I said, I thought wrestling is real, and not that it's not real. Not that it's not real.
True.
But I remember when Rick the Model sprayed Jake the Snake with that arrogant spray. Oh my God, I was so mad. I couldn't believe how he did that. So I hated Rick the Model. I hated the Earthquake when he squashed the Undertaker. And one thing, like I said, when it was real, I always wondered, how do they keep these guys from killing each other backstage? Like, how do they keep them separated?
Nowadays they're backstage all the time. Well, back then it was a rarity. If there was a camera and you saw something backstage, that was a rarity back then.
It was rare, so I thought, do these guys, they keep them separated until they come out? Because if someone did that to me, it almost made me blind. I would kill them. Like, you couldn't sleep at night because, so I always freaked. I didn't know. It always kind of tripped me out.
And I don't think I really ever hated anyone, but I disliked whoever the Undertaker fought. So that's kind of who I disliked.
Okay. Next commenter writes, where do you pick up chicks in Parts Unknown?
At the Parts Unknown Brewery.
Yeah, they got a really good Parts Unknown Pale Ale that I recommend.
It's to die for.
Oh my fucking God.
Let's go. Start recording. All right, we're good.
And so
low battery came on.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, no, you can pick up good chicks there.
The Parts Unknown Bar.
The Parts Unknown Bar.
The Parts Unknown Bar and Grill.
Yeah. Parts Unknown Church of Jesus Christ. The Parts Unknown Church of Latter-day Saints. Good place. So
the Parts Unknown Library. That's always a good place.
Yeah.
Smart one.
Go there. I do go there quite a bit. So that's that. The next emailer wrote from the Secret Parts Unknown line. Who wrote your intro? It sucks balls. Well, we're not sure. The intro was written by a fan who emailed it to us, and we liked it. We thought, what the hell? We don't have an intro. Let's use it, and that's what we go for. All right. So
as for the music beds in the background, that's just something we just listen to a couple songs, kind of what we feel is gonna flow with the theme. Right now, you guys are listening to some jazz. Hopefully that'll flow in the end when we release
to
this.
Me, that's what it is. Last question from a commenter. He writes, how good is the food in Parts Unknown, you fat asses? Well, you know what? It's actually really good. I just had a Parts Unknown burrito made with Parts Unknown from the restaurant. I like it, So.
I like the tacos. The Parts Unknown tacos also made with Parts Unknown. There's a lot of great eateries out here. There's a Parts Unknown pizzeria. The Parts Unknown Brewery, like we mentioned earlier, sells a lot of great food, like the Parts Unknown Fries, Parts Unknown Pizza, all kinds of stuff in Parts Unknown. Whenever you're in the area, make sure you stop by. Drop
Yeah.
Stop by, say hello.
If you're in the area, if you're ever in parts unknown, next time, just stop by, say hello. And don't forget to comment below if you have any other questions for us, and subscribe down here to the Pocket Horror Show. We'll catch you next time.